Okay, here's my interpretation of the blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. To me, up to a year and a half, if you put the time and the work in, then you can become a blue belt. But it's also the hardest belt to graduate from. This is the belt that usually people will get. They'll graduate to blue belt, and then most of them you won't see them anymore. You know, they'll go through months and months of training, and some of them will just tap out. Also, to me, there's a big difference between an early stage blue belt and a late stage blue belt, you know? And also, training with a higher belt, you know, you're going to feel bad. Trust me, because you're going to get tapped. You're going to get submitted. You're going to gas out because you're in the stage of learning. You're in the stage of building your foundation. And it might mess with your ego a little bit. As a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, people quit because it's something that they call the blue belt blues. And it's actually a pretty true situation. It's called the blue belt blues. But what I mean by that is that as a blue belt, you know, it takes about 3 years. Honestly, it took me about 3 years to get to purple belt. And as I was a blue belt, it felt like I was struggling over and over with the same drills, and I felt like I was hitting a wall, and I felt that I wasn't getting good at it, and I was getting attacked as a blue belt. Listen, there are people that quit at white belt, trust me, but no one really cares if you quit as a white belt. When you quit as a blue belt, you pretty much got a few years in, you know, and you know, you pretty much know some stuff. So if it's becoming a struggle for you to get out of it, then you become unmotivated. And some people, they keep slamming and hitting the wall, but they don't realize that you can go over the wall. You can go around the wall. You can even go under the wall. There's different ways to passing the wall. You don't have to always run into it and try to bust through it. Just go around it. Go under it. Go over it. That's what jiu-jitsu is all about. It's about going over, going under, and going around. When you become a blue belt and you learn that and you follow that pattern, then you will achieve purple belt status. It's still going to be tough though, because you're a blue belt. You will struggle. You will struggle. I also think that there are strength issues and there are technical issues. Maybe as a blue belt, you keep hitting that wall because you keep using more strength than technical stuff. Maybe you need to work more on your technique. And if you're an older guy like me, I'm over here I'm over here doing jiu-jitsu with these 24-year-old people and these 22-year-old guys, and they're stronger than me, man, when it comes to the ground game. But that's when I get technical. If they push too hard, then I get tough with my technical stuff. And then they get caught out there. Sometimes you'll sit there and you'll wait, because you know they're gonna use their hands. They're gonna try to pin you down. They're gonna try to use their hands. They're gonna be all over the place. And then there's room for arm bars, triangles. So they're going through their learning experience as a white belt or as a younger belt. And you're going through your experience as an older belt, as a senior belt, as a big brother to them. So if they go hard with the strength, you go hard with the technique. You might learn, oh wow, by him pushing down on me with his strength, he left himself open to a triangle. So let me try my triangle. There go you doing your technical stuff. There go him doing his strength and physical stuff. And then all of a sudden he goes, wow, I cannot pin him down like that because I'm going to get caught in a triangle. You're teaching him. You're coaching him because you're not giving him the advantage, and you're taking the advantage of learning your triangle over his strength training chokehold that he's trying to hold you down with no technique. You're teaching him technical stuff, and you're also teaching him what not to do in order not to get triangled. So both you guys are learning. You see what I'm saying? Do not lose focus when becoming a blue belt. I've been through the blue belt blues. Everyone that I know who's a high level purple belt in jiu-jitsu, I know a lot of people that train jiu-jitsu, and they tell me the same thing. It is the most gratifying feeling. When you become a blue belt, it's going to be a rough road. But when you become a purple belt, I've seen people cry, including myself. Let me stop. Anyway, when I got my purple belt, I was like this. Breathe again, breathe again. Yo, it was a very gratifying feeling. I'm telling you. Keep pushing yourself. Work hard. Train hard. Technique. Skill set. Drills for skills. I'm out. This is Coach Payne. Peace.